Good evening, folks. My name is Leonard Evans from 302sports.com, here with my broadcast partner, Jason Winchell. We're here this evening at Caravel Academy for a top 5 girls soccer matchup between number 1 Padua and number 3 Caravel. So, Jason, with Padua being such a powerhouse in girls soccer in the state of Delaware, what do you think we can expect this evening?
Well, they're a great team. They haven't lost to an in-state competition in a few years. Their two losses this year were to the number one ranked team in the nation from South Carolina, and another team from Tennessee. So they're really good. We can expect a lot of scoring. They will score a lot of goals. They average 3 goals a game, scoring 27 in their 9 matchups.
And on the other side,
And then on Caravel, we have Macy Pennington. He had 5 goals and 4 assists.
and I believe we're going to have a moment of silence for the trooper that was killed yesterday here in the state of Delaware. I believe we're going to have a moment of silence, so just bear with us. As I said, that was a moment of silence for State Trooper Corporal Ballard. And now we are continuing with the national anthem here at Caravel Academy. .302 Sports would like to send our best wishes and condolences to all the troopers in the state of Delaware nationwide, the friends and family of Corporal Ballard.
And we're back here after the national anthem. And Leonard, I was on Caravel, and they're a little bit more of a defensive-minded team. They only give up a half a goal a game. They've only given up 4 goals in their 8 matches.
That's very impressive.
So, and Sydney Keld has 43 saves in 8 matches, which is almost 6 saves a game, which is good in girls soccer.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
And so it's a little bit of a clash here. And Padua has given up 1 goal a game. They've given up 9 in 9 matches. So it's a little bit of a better defense in Caravel. Now, some of those goals that Padua gave up were to the number 1 and number 6 ranked team in the whole nation.
In the whole country, correct.
So, you know, that could skew their stats a little bit. They were their only 2 losses. And they also had a tie against a Virginia team that was up in the rankings, too.
And I think what you're alluding to is that Padua is an offensive-minded soccer team, whereas Caravel is not saying they don't score, but they have a very strong style defense.
Yes.
And with goalkeeping, like you said, averaging 5.5 saves per game, per match, is very impressive at the high school level.
Yeah.
And I've been to a few of the matches. I mean, diving saves. Some beautifully made goal saves. The game's about to start. Looks like Pat was huddled up on the right side of the field.
I'm worried for a good one, Leonard. And
I'm excited.
Yeah, this should be a real good game.
Beautiful night. About 65, 70 degrees out.
Caravel won the Division II state championship last year, and Padua won the Division I state championship last year. Padua was number 1, ranked in Division I. Caravel number 3 in Division II. So it's a rarity where you'll see a good Division I and Division II battle here.
And here we go.
And Caravel's going down already.
That's Summer Stewart, midfielder, sophomore.
Yeah, and she's one of their goal scorers, and she's only a sophomore. So, like Leonard said, that's pretty. And Leonard, here we go. We're going to see one of the greatest throw-ins ever from this Megan Bailey. Look at that throw.
You know what I call it? The Bailey corner kick, because every time she throws it, it's 30 yards. And if she's on that side of the field, it's almost like a corner kick because she can get it almost centered.
And that's what Padua has to defend, because it's going to be tough. And good possession here to start from Caravel.
And the folks will notice as the game goes on, she pretty much covers all throw-in duties for every minute she's on the field.
Mm-hmm. And the last game we did against Tower Hill, it was Pennington who scored 2 goals in that game. Number 10.
Right.
Watch for
with
Mason.
The breakaway. She has how can you put it? Speed.
Breakaway speed.
Breakaway speed. Thank you, Jason.
And
tongue tied up for a second there.
And here comes Padua, and this is where Padua does good. They counter. And Brianna
Nisha Bruges.
Yeah, Ningenberger. A junior. She's good controlling the ball. But you know who sets everything up for Padua is number 17. Lindsay Mackhammer.
Yeah.
Who has 9 assists this year.
I'm going to have to get the pronunciation because I don't know if it's Mackhammer or Machammer.
Yeah.
Machammer? We're going to go with Mackhammer. I like the way you pronounce it, Jay. There we go. And there's a steal by Caravel, stolen back by Padua.
If you're Caravel, you want to play a tight defense, and because you want to try and keep this score low scoring. Padua scored 7 goals in their win over St. Elizabeth's yesterday, in a 7-0 win. Their biggest goal total of the year to date.
7 goals, 7-0 is a baseball score or football, depending on how you want to look. So that just tells you the offensive explosion that Padua is capable of. And there's a center kick.
And they were trying to get the pass into Emla Rajewski, who has 13 goals this season, Leonard.
Wow.
That's impressive.
That is very impressive.
You normally don't see stats like that in this early in the season, but 13 goals, that's incredible.
And I know I've said it a couple times already, but number 17, Lindsay Mackhammer for Padua, but she's all over the place. That's about the 5th time she's touched the ball here in the last minute or so, and she's been on both sides of the field.
Yeah, she's
offensive and defense.
She's the senior leader for that team, and like we said, sets everything up. Looking for number 4.
And right after you said it, there's Rajewski.
And Kel will come out and make an easy play on that one. So in soccer, they play 2 40-minute halves for any new listeners, new watchers. We just want to let you know that it's a running clock, but the official time's kept on the field. And so
Pennington tried to get it out to Samantha Cooper, but it was stolen by Brianna Bruges. And Sweeney smartly kicks it out of bounds so her defense can get set.
Yeah, that's always a good play against Padua. Just put it out and get your defense set.
Right.
See.
Some nifty footwork down there in the corner.
This is where she's dangerous, down in the corner. Good job by Caravel's defense.
There's McNamara again. She shoots it towards the center and is headed by Amelia Rajewski, but Keld comes out and takes care of that one pretty easily.
Yeah, Keld's going to have her be on her A game tonight because she's going to probably face a lot of shots from this Padua offense. And
there's Summer Stewart. Has the ball stolen.
Real excited for this matchup, Leonard. like I said, it's going to be a good matchup.
Offensive-minded versus defensive-minded. And you can almost see it in the way the teams are playing thus far, as Padua was putting the pressure on and Caravel stopped. And this is how they get their scoring opportunities on turnovers. Oh, great save. Great diving save. I can't see the goalie's number. Number 1. Katie Zerba.
Katie Zerba, a junior, also plays basketball for Padua. And she made a great diving stop there on Macy Pennington.
From left to right.
In the 5th minute.
Fully laid out.
And so we were expecting Keld to make a lot of saves. And Zerba made a great save on the shot there by Pennington.
There was Brentlinger. She tried to put a shot in, but Caravel's defense was right there to stop that. McNamara inbounds with the throw-in.
This soccer match has been filled with a lot of action early on, Leonard.
Yep. No scoring yet, but I'm pretty sure that's going to change here shortly. At least I'm hoping so anyway.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Two better possession teams in the state, too.
There was a push in the back, but no call.
And this soccer match has 3 officials, the 1 official on the field, and then 2 linesmen, 1 on each side. Some matches only have 2 referees, but then only.
Now, let me ask you this: not that is it due to the rankings or the
sometimes
strength
it's
of
a
the
competition,
teams, or, okay.
but it's also
availability, maybe.
Right, with the being so many games, plus money situation.
Right.
Some schools really would rather just go with pay 2 officials than 3 officials.
Padua with throw in. Oh, and it goes off both players' heads, and a long throw in. 35 for Caravel. Caitlin St. Ledger goes down.
And she's a 8th grader for Caravel. And she has 2 goals on me.
That's number 8, Julia Detweiler, over there working the sideline. Some nifty footwork. Still working it with 2 people on her. Wow, and she got out of that. That was impressive footwork.
That was very well done.
She was dancing over there in that corner.
Yeah. And she had 2, like Leonard says, she was double teamed. She was still out.
She still outclassed them with her footwork. That was impressive.
And that's what you'll see from Padua. And there we go.
Oh, there's a. Oh, thought that was a scoring chance.
Still is in the dangerous area. And we're gonna have a foul on Padua, so it'll be a Caravel free kick deep in their own territory.
About the 10.
Yeah, inside their own territory. The game I covered yesterday featured 2 penalty kicks. So if a player gets taken down, offensive player gets taken down in that box, it would be a penalty kick. But that time,
that's one thing I haven't had the opportunity to see thus far, and this is about my 4th soccer match that I've had the pleasure of streaming and commentating, but I have yet to see a penalty kick.
There's a camera dropping into Brianna Niggebrewer. Good defense there by Caravel number 10, Macy Pennington, who we know for her offense, but right there made a nice defensive play. It'll be Padua throwing.
Now Lindsay McNamara again. She's all over the place.
Yeah.
Padua will take the ball back and try to set their offense up.
That's one thing Padua does. They'll drop the pass back. Yeah, they'll drop it back and they'll try and outwork you and be patient and get you frustrated.
Daniels is working the ball towards the right sideline. Gets tripped up. She goes down.
I think that was a play-on situation because Padua had the ball. He just let them play on. Look at that, 4 or 5 straight touch passes there by Padua.
It's beautiful the way they work the ball around like that.
That's what makes them so dangerous. They're just so no player has the ball for that long of time, so you can't throw on them because they're quickly passing the ball. And
Or
working around.
they have great footwork as well.
It's like they know where everyone is going to be at all times. That's what makes a good team.
And Caravel trying to get some offense, get the ball on their side of the field. Trying to.
And Padua has to watch for that deep pass to Pennington.
And we saw that, like you said, 3 or 4 times. Twice she scored in the Tower Hill game. Almost had the trifecta hat trick, but with slide tackle. I remember that late in the game. She almost had her third goal of the day, but it was a beautiful slide tackle. I cannot remember the player offhand. Tower Hill player slid in, and it was a perfectly executed slide tackle and stopped her from scoring.
Yeah. And here comes the throw in.
There it is. The Bailey corner
It
kick.
gets through, and Zerba's going to come out and play the ball and quickly roll it out.
Very wisely, she saw her player wide open with nobody around.
And that's what enables the Padua to bring it across midfield already.
That's Ashley Bretlinger. She's tried to through ball, tried to get it through to, 31 isn't on our roster sheet, but she tried to get the through ball to number 31.
Yes.
And here they go again, trying to set it up with Ann Brush outside to Nisha Bruges. And a wide open shot opportunity by Ashley Bretlinger. Keld was there.
Yeah.
Straight on shot.
Great on shot, but it was a great scoring opportunity for Padua, and it was all set up by a great pass by Brianna Niggerberger.
It's out of bounds. That'll be a Caravel throw-in.
And if you're Caravel, you like the pace. We're 12 minutes in, and Padua's had a few good opportunities, but so has Caravel. So if you're Caravel, you're impressed with this start.
And Brush works it to the far sideline. It's kicked out of bounds by Cameron Scully, the junior.
Yeah. Also,
I don't think that was intentional. I think that was just a miscue on the kick.
Yeah. And the Pandas are throwing the ball in. And it's coming down. And it's going to be a throw-in in the corner. It was not a corner kick, but a throw-in. And so it will be a Padua throw-in. Deep in the corner. Looks like it'll be a Caravel throw-in. So a good start here, Leonard, for both teams.
Caravel, exactly what they not letting Padua get a couple open shot opportunities, but nothing where they could put any leg behind it. And Caravel's defense is playing stout thus far. And like you said, they haven't had any scoring opportunities themselves. Caravel, the one shot on goal, a great save by Zerba down there, diving from left to right. It's been pretty evenly matched so far.
Yeah,
which is good to see.
And we're seeing a matchup of the better two goalkeepers in the state too. So both teams have the capability to score, but both these goaltenders are really good. Both all state quality in my mind.
Oh, and a slide tackle, no call. Niggerberger goes down. It'll be a Caravel throw-in, but
I think we're gonna have
that'll be a
Padua
throw-in.
I thought it was gonna be a Padua throw-in, but I wasn't sure.
And we don't know, unfortunately, the name of number 31. She's getting double teamed over there in the corner, and there's Niggerberger. She centers it, and that was Bailey.
Good header there, and then get it back to Niggerberger in the corner. Deep ball in.
And Padua was keeping the pressure on this end of the field. Oh, nice move by Anastasia Mavridis
Yeah, the
to
defender.
get open.
She's a defender, and she came in and she made a good move there and just shot it wide, but had a good look at the goal.
Yeah, she definitely did.
And we're 15 minutes into this much anticipated matchup between two powerhouses, Caravel and Padua.
Mavridis is a senior as well.
Yeah, and like I said, she's a defender, and she was down there getting
Nice
a good
footwork.
shot on goal.
And that'll be Kelb with the...
This should be a goal kick.
She's got a boot, too.
Yeah.
That one didn't show off her leg as much as I've seen in the past. She's put it past the 50 a few times. And there's a throw-in by Bailey. As you can see, there's a 30-yard throw-in by Bailey.
Yeah, and it just sets up the offense. And
Zerba clears it.
And since the ball was played back with the foot, she could not pick it up there. She had to kick it out. If she would have touched it with her hands, it would have been a penalty kick for a handball.
Way to inform the folks out there.
And if you're a Caravel, you want
Oh, and that's a deep
yeah,
kick down the left sideline.
you want to see some offense. And
There's a battle. I'm not sure who touched. Okay, I guess that will be Padua.
yeah, I believe it was a battle there in the
With
corner, and it looks like it
with the free kick, I guess.
went over the end line, and they said it was off of Caravel. It was very close to being a corner kick. We're in the 17th minute.
And Bailey with the header. Oh, there's number 4, Emma Rajewski.
Yeah, and
She's gonna wait for a couple of her teammates to get down there to try to set something up.
she's a senior All-American.
The senior Detweiler's got the ball over on the right sideline. She centers it. Wisely kicked out of bounds by Caravel.
The Padua Pandas have won the last 4 soccer state championships.
And if you weren't with us at the beginning of the match, they have not lost to an in-state team in, if I heard you right, 3 years, Jason?
Yeah, 3 years.
That's very impressive
yeah.
for any sport.
And their
There's a center.
last year's senior class
Pass.
only lost 1 match in their 4-year career at Padua.
Macy Pennington was in front of the goal with the ball, but just couldn't get around to take the shot. There she is working it over on the far sideline. She centers it, but it's cleared by Caravel. There's Anastasia Mavridis.
Yeah, another basketball player, and
I was going to say she's tall. She's a tall young lady. Caravel takes possession, is trying to work some offense here. Turns it over.
Well, that was a knockdown there by number 31 of Padua. Again, we apologize we don't have her name.
And they're battling down there.
Yeah.
Lindsay McNamara centers the ball. And there's a shot.
Diving stopped by Keld. I think that was going to go a little wide, but she didn't take any chances.
Yeah, she wasn't giving that ball a chance to hit the post and sneak on in.
I'm enjoying this goalie play tonight. Both
Right.
goalies have been spot on early in this game. And we're almost 20 minutes in now, 19 to be exact. A very entertaining game so far.
I don't mind, a lot of people, soccer, because a lot of games, even in professionals, is low scoring. But if you really, watch the game, there's action all the time.
Yeah.
Defensive action, footwork, the passing, you know what I mean? There's
there's
a lot to watch in these games.
Speaking of punts, Katie Server just punted that ball about 60 yards.
There's a shot, it goes wide right. You're right about that. She punted that thing like 60 yards. Goodness.
Any high school team needs a football team needs a punter. Sign her up.
Yep. She just booted that thing.
That was
Goodness.
impressive.
And Kel will kick from goalie box.
she's got a good foot also, like Leonard said earlier.
That'll be Padua. They're going to quickly throw this in.
21 minutes into scoreless game here between top-ranked Padua and third-ranked Caravel. Like a tongue-tied there.
And there's Bailey with the throw-in. Stolen by Padua. Bretlinger tries the through pass to Christy Cox, the sophomore, but it was broke up by Caravel. Caravel's defense is impressing me tonight. I mean, Padua has had their chances to shoot, but nothing, wide open, clear. Caravel's always is pestering the offensive players here.
Yes, and that's what they do. I mean, we've seen this is a bunch of matches we've seen now for Caravel, and they like to keep the score low, and they're going to outwork teams defensively.
And I like the fact. I like the fact that the refs are letting them play. With a little bit. I mean, they're not, bumping and going too hard, but the refs are letting them play with a little bit of contact and fight for possession, which is awesome.
And you see that in the top 5 matchups normally. You'll see a little play less called.
Would you like to see that? Yeah, if the whistle blows every time somebody gets bumped or hit, it slows the game down and people lose interest that way.
Yeah.
I like to see them play. Let them battle it out. They both want the ball. Let them fight for it.
Mm-hmm.
Not in a literal sense, but
50-50 ball. It's 50-50 ball. Let them go up and earn it.
Right, exactly. And I noticed that when we were at the Tower Hill game, there was a lot of girls on the ground, a lot of pushing and shoving and fighting for that ball, and the refs let them go.
Good ball there.
And as long as there's no unsportsmanship and there's a center pass by Nigga Bruges, and another scoring chance by
Christy
Padua.
Cox, a sophomore, went down in the box and almost took that pass from Niggerbrug and almost buried it. A great play there by Padua. And that's what you have to watch out for them. They just seem to center the ball, always seem to find those passes that other teams can't find.
That's a deep kick down the right sideline by
Sorry,
Lindsey McAmer. That'll go out. It'll be Caravel throwing.
And you don't mind that because it's a throw-in deep in their own territory.
Right.
There they go again down the corner.
And there's a centering kick. That'll be Niggerbruger.
Good job tracking that down.
Keeping it in bounds. She's working the ball around. And then centering by Cameron Scully. And Ashley Bretlinger. A little too much English on that one. Goes wide right. You can see the spin on the ball taking it to the right.
And it's be a cold kick here for Caravel. We're in the 23rd minute of play. A scoreless tie here. But we've seen both teams have some good scoring chances early in this one.
That'll be penalty. Yep. So it'll be Caravel throwing them. We're going to assume Bailey's going to take, or maybe not. That'll be Emily Sweeney. Oh, they're giving her the kick. Okay.
Yeah, it should be. I think they called a foul.
Yeah, they
just
did.
Before it went out. Be a free kick.
And that's a nice kick there.
Yeah, good boot.
That'll be a Padua throw-in.
There's Scully quickly down the sideline. That's one thing about Padua. They do not waste time.
They don't waste a second. I was just getting ready to make the same comment myself, Jay.
Good throw there by Scully.
And they just keep working it down, and Caravel keeps putting it out of bounds. Nickelbrook with the throw towards the middle again. Tried to center it. Caravel takes advantage and takes the ball. That's Macy Pennington up the left side of the field. Tried to get it over to Gabriella Marte. Oh, it stays Caravel ball.
We've said Pennington's name a lot tonight for Caravel. She's playing both ends exceptional well.
And there's Bailey with the throw-in. There she goes from about the 40 and gets it down inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that's a weapon.
That definitely is.
I believe that should be a Caravel throw and is deflected off the pad of a player.
Bailey runs across the field so she can do the duties.
Yeah, and this is a dangerous
And you see how much room she takes? About 10 yards, 5-10 yards, just to get enough room to throw that ball. And look at that. That's almost like a corner kick when she throws the ball in. Yeah, I'm so impressed with her abilities there.
Yeah, and she, like you said, she gets that running start.
And you just talked about it. Padua wastes no time getting the throw in.
You have to you have to get back against Padua.
There's Ashley Bretlinger. The through ball, and there's two Caravel defenders.
Good job by Caravel.
Great job. Christy Cox was right there in the middle, but there was two Caravel defenders, marking her the whole way, so she didn't have a chance to put her foot on the ball. Great job by Caravel. Again, their defense is playing a very stout match here tonight.
We got another goal kick for Caravel in the 27th minute. Scoreless tie here. Scully's going to throw it in for the Pandas. Look at that throw.
That was a pretty good throw, I must say. Bretlinger works it to Niggerbruga, and it's kicked out of bounds by Caravel, and they'll just keep working. Padua will keep working this. They don't mind being down here, throwing it in, Caravel kicking it out, throwing it in, because that's time that you have the ball. Oh, and a collision in the box.
And I believe it's a foul on the offensive player. And hopefully they're both all right. Seems bump.
Yeah, Kel is holding her head. Hope she's okay.
I saw a goalie collision yesterday in the St. Mark's Archmere game, too. The goalie had to come out for a play.
That's Gianna. Oh, I'm sorry. Summer Stewart for Caravel. I was reading the wrong list there. Oh, and a nice kick by Ariana Daniels. She booted that ball.
Yeah, that was...
Wow.
And she's a defender that can also score this year. She has 4 goals, I think, on the year. So
there's Bretlinger. She's working the far side. She has 4 goals as a defender. That's pretty impressive. Bretlinger with the through ball to number 8, I believe. Yeah, that'll be Julia Detweiler, the senior, with the fancy footwork over there on the far sideline in the corner.
Yeah, we've seen her footwork a lot today. That was a good play as Rajewski was going to get the header, and Kel came out and grabbed the ball before she could get her head on it.
And that's simply a goalie with experience, knowing when she's got to come out and come grab that.
Yeah.
Not giving Padua the opportunity to put a foot on it.
Especially a girl who has 13 goals on the year.
Absolutely.
She knows how to use her head and put it in, so you have to make... You don't want her to get that dangerous header, so you got to come out and get that ball. Good job there by Caitlin St. Ledger, who made the 8th grader made a good run down there.
Padua with the throw-in. And here we go again with Padua working these throw-ins and Caravel having to kick them out.
Yeah, like you said,
it's their only defensive maneuver, which is smart.
Right. You don't want to you want to give them a dangerous opportunity, so you just let it go out.
Yep, you just kick it out of bounds and keep doing it.
And Padua will be patient.
And you know what I noticed in the couple of games that I've seen Caravel's girls soccer team is they mark very well. There's a break. Oh, and a great job.
Kel got
by the Caravel defenders in the box.
Kel got a fingertip on it, but the ball was loose, and a good job by clearing it out. But that was a dangerous shot.
Just as I was speaking of it, the Caravel defenders mark their opponents so well. It's hard for anybody to get a clear shot. And things like that, when the goalie was out of the box, dove got a fingertip on it and was out of the box. The defenders came back and supported her and saved, a possible goal.
Yeah, it's a good job by the defenders because she had to dive to make the save. She got her fingertips on it, but it was still in the box.
Padua still has ball control down here.
Yeah, they move the ball so well. And they do a good job of switching fields right there. That's important in soccer. Because the defender's all on that one side of the field, so if you switch it over, you might be able to catch them. I believe we have a couple subs from each team coming in. As we are now 30 minutes into this first half.
And that's one thing. I played soccer in junior high and high school, and I can tell you one thing. I've never ran so much in my life.
Yeah.
You have to be, fairly athletic, or have the stamina to play an entire game. So subbing in and out, you need it.
Yes.
If you can play an entire soccer game, running back and forth the whole time, more power to you. But I couldn't do it.
Yeah, and the coaches will tell you.
You want fresh legs in there.
Yeah,
you really do.
Grab a quick break and you're going back in, but we need to get some fresh legs in there.
There's a foul on Caravel. Padua with the kick.
And look, Padua will take fast free kicks, and look at that kick again by Daniels. Gets it down the field.
And 11 for Padua, and Brush, the senior, with the through ball. Brianna Niggerbrugger could not catch up to it, so it'll be Caravel throwing
and Brush
on the far sideline.
4 goals on the year.
There's
we say
Detweiler.
Padua scored 27 goals coming in, Caravel 17.
Great job of working the triangle.
Yeah. It's patience, patience, patience.
And there they go again, switching sides of the field. And there was a centering shot by Rachel Simpson.
Yeah, she took over that left side and sent a good center ball in, but Caravel's defense is quite incredible tonight.
Absolutely. There's been, I would say, 4 solid shots on goal and 2 that were so-so, but Caravel, whether it was through goal play or the defenders back supporting their goalie, have not allowed one to cross the line and be net-worthy, as I would say.
Yeah, and Keld's, when Padua sends a ball in like that to try and get a streaking girl down the field, Keld's got to come out when she can and try and play that ball.
Right.
Did a good job there.
Like I said a minute ago, Caravel does a great job of marking the offensive talent of Padua, or anything they play
right.
for that matter. But they're doing a great job of marking the talent that Padua was sending at them. There's the goal scorers for Padua.
Yeah,
they mark them great. They're double teaming them, if you notice.
Yes.
The girls are playing 2-on-1. Once they get past, get within 10, 15 yards of that goal, they're getting double teamed. There's a center ball by Cameron Scully. Padua will work it around. And there's a shot, a pretty good shot, I must say, actually, by Rajewski.
Yeah. And you can see why she has 13 goals. She's dangerous from anywhere on the field.
She's got a leg, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, normally when you shoot from out there, you think, oh, that's an easy save. That one had some English on it.
It definitely did. She got that one in there. I didn't think it was going to come off her foot that fast, to be honest with you, but that was a surprisingly strong kick. And I like to see Padua with the patience. They allow their defenders to help set up the offense, get everybody in position, and the passes are clean, crisp.
Yeah, every girl on the field touches the ball with Padua. Like I said, they switch fields. They'll just throw some passes. And we should have a foul there. And look, Padua tries to go fast only on restarts. Just wondering to let probably Daniels kick it because she can boot it.
Yeah, she can
40
boot
yards.
it. It'll probably land at about the 10. Let's see. Am I right? Right on the 10-yard line.
And what a great header there.
Man.
And Keld comes up and grabs it, but Leonard right on with that call as the girl headed it from the 10-yard line.
I know we've mentioned Caravel's defense here. Now, whether I don't know how you want to, or well, how I could explain it is that Padua's offense almost is part of their defense because they keep the pressure on so much of the time
Yeah.
that they don't have to play back. Their goalie and their defenders are playing at the 50-yard line most of the game
Yes.
because they keep the pressure on.
Right. And they're used to, like you said, the best defense is possession.
Right.
If the other team doesn't have the ball, they can't score.
Absolutely.
And so that's what Padua does, is a possession game. So, but their defenders, when they do have to, are forced to make plays, they do.
And their goalie as well.
As we saw earlier, a great save by Katie Zerba early in this match. That's Padua throw-in right in front of Coach Joe Brown. He's done a great job at Padua. He used to coach the Delaware Wizards, a professional soccer team here.
We're down to the final 5 minutes. We're 35 minutes into this matchup, still 0-0.
Yes, and just for anyone at home, they're going to stop the clock there with 2 minutes, and they normally keep it on the field.
Yeah, the refs keep that on the field.
There hasn't been much stoppage time or anything like that, so it'll probably be close to the 2 minutes.
And this is about the 5th corner kick for Keld.
Yeah, goal kick.
Or goal kick, I'm sorry. Thank you, Jason.
Yes. We haven't seen a corner
We
kick
haven't seen one yet
for
today.
either team yet, which is normally Padua. Padua gets a lot of corner kicks a game, so Caravel's doing a good job of avoiding the corner kicks. And Keld's doing a good job in coming up and fielding that, like I said earlier.
She's been active tonight, but she's done a great job back there, that's for sure.
Yeah, and by her coming up, she can then punt it and get your team a head start than having her defender play the ball. Scully with the deep kick. And there's the dangerous Rajewski.
She tries to get over to the far sideline to Nigabruga.
They switched sides earlier. She was on this side, the left side. Now she's on the right side.
Caravel throwing.
37 minutes in here. Still scoreless, but we've had a lot of good action in this one.
Weiler back to Scully. Scully's working it over towards the left side. Over to Rachel Simpson. She's down in the corner. Oh, and a great footwork by Simpson.
Ball. Brentlinger cleared out.
And once again, there's 3 or 4 Caravel defenders right in front of the goal. You know, their top goal scorers, and you can see it. They know who to mark and when to mark them. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and if you're Padua, you just keep on sending that ball in there, and hopefully one of those times you can get it.
What you don't want to do is get frustrated and start doing things that are out of your norm,
and that's what Padua does to teams, is they'll frustrate you because of all the possession.
They just keep the pressure on the possession. I mean, the possession arrow's got to be 75, 25, 80, 20. If you were breaking down the time into percentage.
And that's why Caravel, when they do get the counterattacks, all they got, they can convert one of them. That's their game plan. I think both teams are actually executing their game plans to perfection in this first half.
We just gotta see which one wins out or wins the day, as they say.
Good throw there by Bailey.
That's another 30-yard bomb by Bailey.
And it sets up a throw in that corner, and now she can come and get that running start on the track.
And I call it the Bailey corner kick for those who haven't heard it yet.
Yep.
Because she can throw that ball, and basically it's like centering a kick from the corner. She wings it in there.
We're under 2 minutes
I mean, look
left.
at that. There's a goal scoring. Oh.
It's called a goal kick. Wow.
I thought when it came off the pad of a player, but we're not on the field, so.
No, it might have been all over the line before that, but both teams have to hurry as we're probably under a minute left here. Again, the official time's kept on the field.
And though we do not have any goals scored quite yet in this game.
Here we go. Oh.
And once again, Caravel's defense.
Yeah. If that ball would have got through, they would have had 2 on nobody.
I am really impressed with Caravel's defense tonight,
Yeah.
as I am most nights that I watch them. But
And they got a throw in here. Bailey throws it in. Good header out there by Scully. Oh, and there's Emila Rajewski. Good job.
wisely kicked out of bounds. Great job by.
Yeah, and you hear the parents saying hurry up because,
They know.
yeah, not much time left.
Oh, and that'll do it.
And there's the first half. And a great first half here at Caravel.
Not too many complaints about that first half,
No.
Jay. That was awesome. That's what we expected to see.
Yeah, a great first half battle between 2 top 5 teams, and they didn't disappoint.
Padua with the offense that just doesn't quit and staying on their side of the field most of the game, and Caravel with the stout defense not allowing a goal in the first half of the game. So
Yeah.
it's pretty impressive when you break it down. Both teams, like you said, are working their game plans to a T, it seems like.
So I think we're going to take a commercial break here. Of great words from
The
our
Hadley
sponsors.
Group is your local real estate resource.
halftime
Brian
show.
Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz and Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com. The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz and Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian and began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington. Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com. Remember, you can always order online to take home our world-famous wings. It's your couch, our wings. Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com. Remember, you can always order online to take home our world-famous wings. It's your couch, our wings. Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley. Cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lowest, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
Consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 homebuyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time homebuyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Mr. Italian began his 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique image, you envision, we create. Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com. Remember, you can always order online to take home our world-famous wings. It's your couch, our wings. Hooters of Newark is located in...
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 homebuyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time homebuyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com. Remember, you can always order online to take home our world-famous wings. It's your couch, our wings. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create. The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley, cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations, from Lowes, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
Sir Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since
I
2002,
was talking
Brian
to
has helped
him.
over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Hooters.
Well, welcome back. We're about 20 seconds left in the halftime. What have you seen so far in the first half, Jay?
We saw both teams, I think, executed their game plan. Padua was all about possession, sending some balls in. They got some dangerous shots, nothing past Keld. And Caravel, they just want to play that defense. They're not going to let anything happen. We saw a lot of them kicking the ball out of bounds and getting their defense set up. So I think both coaches have to be happy with the way they played in that first half.
And I agree with you, Jay. We talked about it before the game time. Padua, the offensive-minded soccer team. Caravel, the defensive-minded soccer team. And it seems like both, as you said, both game plans are working to a T. Padua has kept the pressure on, but at the same time, Caravel has not allowed a goal, and their defense has been stout, and they've marked their girls. They've marked the goal scorers for Padua, not allowing them to get really open shots. There has been a few, but nothing that hit the back of the net.
Yeah, and both teams are going to switch sides here in the second half. Again, you'll see 40 minutes on the clock, and we'll run down. And now it's each
Girls are taking the field here for the second half.
Each coach probably wanted to make some halftime adjustments, so they probably told the girls what they want. I expect more of the same. I expect possession from Padua, and Caravel wants to hit the counterattack.
Absolutely right, and that's how they score. Defense starts their offense.
And we saw that a couple times at Tower Hill, and that's why Pennington got behind, because you bring your defense up the way you're pressing the offense, and then all it takes is that one kick.
That one turnover, that one kick, and Pennington or another girl on Caravel could be off to the races. And here we go. Padua starts the second half with possession. And Bretlinger, the through ball to Detweiler.
Yeah.
He's working the ball around.
And we just see they're so good with their feet. They know where everyone is. Good job by Caravel getting it out. As that is Summer Stewart bringing the ball down.
Oh, and she's tripped up.
And no call.
That was Scully with the slide tackle.
Yeah, good slide tackle there by Scully. There comes Padua right down. There's Rajewski. And look at her with her feet work.
She gets tripped up. She tries to through past the Detweiler, but Detweiler got slowed up and had to stop. So it'll be a Caravel throw in.
Looked like they weren't on the same page, or like Leonard said, she might have got tied up by a defender there.
And there was another miscue. Caravel with the throw in, but it goes right to a Padua player.
Oh, what a move there by
Brentlinger. She centers the ball, but it's wisely cleared.
Christy Cox, the sophomore, had another chance in the box. She's had a couple nice chances.
There's a couple girls down again.
Yeah, good start here to the second half for Padua. They're keeping the pressure on.
Emily Sweeney wisely kicks it out of bounds, and that'll be.
I believe a Caravel throw, and I think it went
Yes, you're absolutely right with that, Jay.
Good job by Skelly. Skelly's not afraid to use her head.
I've seen quite a few nice
Headers.
header balls here this evening. Has a nice clear out by Emily Rulowitz, the senior defenseman, or defense woman.
Pass back to Katie Zerba, who kicked it out of bounds. And it'll be a
Caravel throw in by Bailey. She goes all the way 2 lanes deep on the track.
We haven't seen a corner kick yet, but we have seen some
Long-
belly corners, as Leonard calls them.
Oh, it goes right underneath Bailey's foot. That was Pennington trying to get it back out to Bailey.
We're in the 43rd minute as we count up to 80. Scoreless tie here between number 1 Padua and number 3 Caravel.
Now Padua centers the ball.
Look at the footwork by Rajkowski. She does it all for Padua. I can see why she has 13 goals on the year.
24 shoots it straight to Kelb.
Yeah.
Kelb, there's the boot I was talking about earlier this game.
Yeah.
Puts it out to the 50. Even though that's not official soccer lines. Those of you that are watching understand that's a 50-yard kick no matter which way you look at it.
Yeah, she was deep in the end zone.
Wisely kicked out of bounds. 44 will throw it in. Anastasia Mavridis for Padua. Oh, and she throws it in down the far sideline.
Good throw. We've seen some good throws tonight from both teams. Both using it as weapons.
And Padua, like you said in the first half, they don't waste any time getting the ball in. There's from here, our vantage point, I couldn't tell at first that was behind the goal. It looked like it was going to be a nice center ball, but
yeah, it was
behind the net.
good job by Caravel taking away her angle. Made her go in a little too deep.
Those girls are battling down there.
Yeah. A well-played game. Well-played match from both teams and the well-officiated match. Panda's throwing. Like I said, they don't waste any time. They get it right in. They throw the ball. They're trying not to let.
Yeah,
the
they're keeping those ball girls on their toes. That's for sure.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They're the hardest working people tonight.
That's what it seems like. There's Detweiler with a center pass. There's 44 for Padua. Anastasia Mavridis. I've mentioned her name a few times. She's been all over the field tonight.
Yeah, it's hard. She's a defender, and so is Daniels, but they both get down on the offense, and that's what makes their offense so great. That they can get scoring from anywhere, from any girl on this team. That's what Coach Joe Brown wants, and that's what he preaches. And that's what makes Padua such a successful program.
Oh, Detweiler with a nice move. Jumps over an outstretched foot of a Caravel defender. She's tripped up.
And here was our first real dangerous
kick of the match.
Right, because it's from 28 yards out. It's 10 yards deep, so it's like a 38-yard free kick. But they can set up and get the girls in there, possibly get heads on it.
There it is.
There's a header.
Oh, back to back. There's Rajewski. She tries the shot from the far side.
And Caravel gets out of the damage.
There's Mavridis. She centers the ball, tries to get it through to Amelia Rajewski. Just not enough power behind that one.
On sides if it got through. Speaking of a ball, good job by Katie Zerba getting out there.
That was Macy Pennington. She was flying down the field to try to get a ball. possession for Caravel.
Yes.
And there's Mavridis. She takes possession.
Good job by her. Finds a wide open Brenlinger.
And she's going to shoot. And wide right.
She got a lot of power behind
she
that
definitely
shot.
Did.
That was good job of getting the ball into the middle and.
Mavridis, like you've mentioned her. I mean, she's done a great job for being a defenseman.
Yes. So we're in the 48th minute here of a scoreless tie between number 1 Padua and number 3 Caravel. Good high school soccer here in the state of Delaware. Starting to get physical out there. Bretlinger's dribbling in. This is into number 14, Kirsty Cox with a good attempt with the header, but she was just not able to get it on goal. And we're starting to see some quality chances from Padua here in this one. Leonard and you're seeing some good quality chance by Padua.
Just been two great center balls. Just that a few more inches and that header would have probably been right cornered for a goal. Padua's definitely keeping the pressure on the second half, Jason. We're seeing more of the same from the first half. Caravel's doing a fine job. Just a few more inches and Padua could have a goal here.
Yeah, that's why Juski came in to try and get a good shot on goal, but good job by Keld coming out and getting the ball. As we are almost 50 minutes in here.
There's Pennington.
We at 302 Sports are proud to be bringing you a top 5 soccer matchup here on a beautiful Thursday night.
Oh, great job by Caitlin St. Ledger to keep that ball in. Unfortunately, it gets turned over, and there's Mavridis with the throw-in.
I have to keep on mentioning, she's an 8th grader. She's impressive. Both these soccer programs are going to be good for years to come.
Look at Mavridis. She's mainly defense, but she's down there like she's a forward.
Yeah,
she's down there playing, offense like.
And that's why, like I said, they're so good offensively because they have the possession long enough that you can sneak that defender down there. And they're not afraid. But that's also when you leave yourself for a vulnerable counterattack. Here comes Padua. Well, that's a good through ball. Keld came out a long way to get that ball. I think she had to. Because
she didn't want to give anybody an opportunity.
No,
to get a foot on.
Julia Detwire was running down that sideline. She's a senior for Padua.
There's Daniels with the boot.
There's Rodjuski again with great footwork. And she can shoot it from anywhere. You have to watch out. Oh.
And there's Daniels with the clear ball.
Yeah, Daniels had a chance.
Or Bailey, I'm sorry, Bailey for
Yeah.
Caravel. She wisely cleared it, got it out of bounds. And there's a shot.
Those high balls sometimes are the most dangerous for a goalie because you don't know which way their spin is on that ball.
It fooled me from up here.
Yes. It was kind of like a knuckleball. Keld did a good job of coming out and making the grab on it. Those are the toughest to grab.
And I've been mentioning Caravel's defense all night. Padua's defense has been pretty stout here too. They're not letting Caravel get too many open shots or even get too many girls down that end of the field, for that matter.
I think they know Caravel's all about the counterattack. They've done a good job of not letting it happen. Here comes Brentlinger.
She's challenged by Bailey.
Brentlinger has been all over this place in the second half. against 2 defenders, and we might have our first corner kick.
And it is.
First corner kick of the game comes in the 53rd minute, and this is where Caravel can be dangerous because they like to put a head on the ball. Or Padua. They like to put the head on the ball. So look for Rajewski to get a good header on this one. There it is.
Oh!
She came running in.
And that'll be,
I believe, another corner kick.
from the other side.
Yes. Good job by Caravel there, but you see what Padua does. They send the runners in, and they try and get either a head or a foot on it. And so you have to be well prepared defensively to and mark your man.
Those are the next words coming out of my mouth. You have to mark somebody.
And you see how big Daniels is in there too. She's a defender, but she can get her head on the ball. That's how she scores her goals this year.
Caravel takes possession
Yeah, and
on the far sideline.
And what Padua does, they continue to put this pressure on you.
And it's got to wear you down at some point.
Right. 'Cause you have to be perfect the whole time. There's Scully again. We mentioned her name a lot. She does a good job getting from the defense, getting the offense started. Good pass there to Detweiler.
On a great job by Caravel to clear that one and lower the danger factor for the time being. There's Daniels.
Scully coming, and she's got the whole open field to dribble down.
Yeah, nobody challenged her yet, and she shoots right at goal.
Not a bad idea, but Padua didn't have anyone really crashing the net for that one. But like we said, Scully had the whole field to come down.
Yeah, she had the whole this whole near sideline, and nobody challenged her, and that's why she was able to take that wide open shot like she did.
So we are in the 55th minute here.
That's why I mentioned it. Maybe, and I'm not predicting or saying it. Oh, and here's Caravel.
Counterattack. Good job by Anastasia Marita getting back.
Yeah, she's been playing offense. She's been down this end of the field. I mentioned her name a few times, and now she's back playing her
regular position.
Her regular position, right, playing defense.
And we're going to see a Bailey throw in here. If you're Caravel, you want to try and keep the pressure down here for a little bit. Give your defense a chance to catch their breath.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning a minute ago. It's got to wear you down physically and mentally. I mean,
and we're going to have Caravel's first corner kick here in the 56th minute.
Wow, 3 corner kicks in a matter of a minute and a half. Imagine that.
After not having any for the first 53. Now all of a sudden we have 3 of them.
They're coming by the boatload, folks.
And these are the most dangerous plays in soccer.
And that's a nice one.
Headed.
Oh, great job by number 3 for Padua, Brianna Nigabrugger.
Played defense on that. And that was a great play by Caravel. And this is
they'll have another corner kick. Back-to-back corner kicks like Padua just had. And that's Bailey doing the duties down there in the corner.
Good job by Brianna Nigabrugger.
She's hiding in the goal.
In the goal, so she can play that defense. With the touch on it. Ball's loose in the box.
And they're down there battling.
Number 7 with the shot.
And they're just trying to get the ball anywhere near that net.
Wow.
Oh, Caravel with several opportunities there. And Padua just does a fantastic job of getting that ball out of the danger zone.
Yeah. Good first save there by Katie Zerba, and then good job by the defense, just able not blocking a couple shots.
And Caravel's down there again. That'll be a goal kick.
Summer Stewart had a shot that was blocked by the defender. And then, Zerba made that one first save, and then a good job. And Caravel's had some dangerous chances, and this is what we expected.
And that's... Bailey has a strong leg when they're allowing her to do the goal-kicking duties. Look at that. Sails that ball out there 50 yards. And Caravel takes over. And they're putting some pressure on for the time being.
Yeah. Good job by Caravel getting some offensive pressure. And they had 2 good corner kicks. And the Bailey sent those kicks in perfectly where her players could get a head on it. And the one time Zerba had to put her hand on it, and the other time the defender made the save. Nigaberg made a great save on that first corner kick.
And there's an errant pass that goes out of bounds. So Padua will take over.
We're in the 58th minute.
Scully
Still
will
scoreless here between Padua and Caravel.
throw it in for Padua. And Bailey takes over possession for Caravel. She's all by herself in the middle of that field. She centers it. Oh, and there's a streaking Pennington. Just a few steps too late.
Good job by Katie Zerba recognizing that play and coming out to get the ball before Pennington could get to it. But we're starting to see some dangerous chances here from Caravel.
They're putting the pressure on. Maybe, halftime, coach gave them, changed up his game plan, maybe made some adjustments like you were saying when we came back from break. And it seems like Caravel's wanting to press the offense a lot more here in the second half than they did on the first, and they're not just going to sit back and let Padua have their way and keep the possession arrow on their side of the field. And here goes Padua again as I speak. Oh, and a nice shot.
Good job by Keld. We're seeing a good play by both goalies. They know when to go get the ball.
And that's simply
important.
experience.
Yes. And that's what lets your defense play better because they know that their goalie is going to make the right decision back there. That looked like a grab. So Padua will get a free kick from the 45-yard line, which is like 55 yards. But we see Daniel's foot.
She can kick it to 50.
Yep, so she can get it
It
down.
wouldn't surprise me if you see some girls streaking towards the middle of that net because she's probably going to have it in the air until about the 5.
Yeah, and you're going to have to mark them really well. She might even get that on goal. Wow, what a kick there by Daniels. Good job by Caravel getting it out. It'll be a Pandas throwing. Because we're almost 60 minutes in here.
0-0.
Yeah, exactly what we expected.
And there's a shot on. Oh!
And that was Emily Rajewski with the header, I believe. Was I forget who sent that ball in, but Emily Rajewski with a great header. And and Pandas are on the board here in the 60th minute and grab a quick 1-0 lead here over Caravel. Great job there by Padua. And you knew sooner or later Amelo was going to get her head on the ball, and she just with a great header there, and Keld had no chance on that.
None whatsoever.
It was just well placed by Rajewski on the header.
And Padua takes the 1-0 lead here.
It's her 14th goal of the season. That's incredible.
In the 61st minute of the game. And I didn't expect there to be no goals, but there's another. Just a little too much strength behind that one.
Yeah,
I didn't expect it to be a 0-0 tie at the end of the game, but I've been really impressed with Caravel's defense here. And at some point, with the pressure that Padua keeps on, they were going to score.
Yeah.
And the fact that they only have one goal with 19 minutes remaining in this match says a lot about Caravel's defense and their team playing.
Yes. And like we said, there was no way any goalie was stopping that one. She just placed that ball.
It was too perfect.
Yeah.
It was a lovely, lovely centering ball, and the header, the goalie was going to the right, the header went to the left, and there's nothing you can do about that, no matter how good you are. And Caravel's played great team defense. I don't blame that on the defense at all. That's just great offense by Padua.
And here they come again. It's just put the pressure on.
Oh.
That's a field goal.
That'll be 3 points for the Padua football team.
And so it'll be a goal kick for Keld and Caravel. And if you're Caravel, you still got 18 minutes plus left.
And the fact that you're playing a nationally ranked team and are only down 1-0 with under 20 minutes left in this game is impressive. And you should, I mean, even if the game ended now, you should not, by any means, put your head down, because this has been a fantastic match and a great head ball by Caitlin St. Ledger.
An 8th grader used her head perfectly there to hit a squeaking Gabrielle Marie. And
Mavridis is down.
Yeah.
Looks like she was injured on the play. She looks like she's holding her leg. Nick. She's hurt. So yeah, Mavridis is down. She was holding her. Hopefully she's all right.
Yeah,
she gets up.
Maybe it is a hot night.
Cramping maybe.
I saw a couple yesterday at the Archmere St. Mark's game just cramping up. But she's been all over the field tonight. So.
Yeah, she's played a great game, offensively and defensively. Even though her natural position is defense, she's been down there. She's actually had 2 shots on goal.
Yes. It'll be a Caravel throw-in. They need to get
her off the field.
And they'll regroup. We can see a belly throw in here. Alright. We're going to have a belly throw in. Oh,
they're on the 7th.
And we're going to have a Padua throw-in as they quickly get it down there. Padua's just possession.
Oh, and there's Pennington on the far sideline battling. And that'll be Padua ball.
It looks like McHammer back there battling with Pennington. And we're going to have a
Caravel throw-in? Kick?
Throw-in or a kick. It looks like it could be a free kick.
I didn't see what happened. It's going to be a kick.
Well, a good kick in there. And that will have a foul. I'm going to trip up. And it'll be a Padua free kick as we are in the 64th minute of a 1-0 Padua lead over Caravel. And a great, entertaining soccer matchup tonight.
Absolutely.
And we'll see a Daniels free kick. This might cover 50-plus yards in the air.
And Bailey with the header. And that's Summer Stewart over there battling. And now Pennington, she's battling 2 Padua players. Goes out of bounds. It'll remain Caravel ball. Throw in from the far sideline. Oh, here comes Padua again.
Scully went up with the head to get the header.
There's Daniels.
Went
looking.
back to Daniels and
we got Nigabruga on the near sideline. She centers it.
Good cross.
Oh, another header chance. Was that her? Was that Rajewski again? Yep, Rajewski again.
Yeah.
With the header opportunity.
Liar. And that's what makes her so dangerous. She knows how to get the header on goal. There was just a little wide, but
And there goes, oh,
Kel was close
Kel,
to the
yeah.
line there. And a good punt down there. And then Caravel dribbling down. And it's going to be a throw. Looks like it's going to be a... We're going to have a corner kick here. It looks like we're going to have a corner kick here, Leonard. And so Caravel gets a chance. And we've seen 2 dangerous corner kicks by them earlier in this game.
And this will be Bailey.
Yeah, so it should be Bailey sending it in.
And there it is. Oh, and
Grabbed by Zerba.
Wisely.
On her goal line. It's a good corner kick there by Bailey, and a great job by Zerba grabbing it.
She got out there and put her both hands on it as fast as she possibly could. Wise move by her. Right, she stayed right on the post and grabbed that ball out of the air. No chance of anybody from Caravel getting a foot on that ball. And
Offsides.
Offsides. Okay, I was trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jason.
I just saw the
Flag go.
linesman's flag. A lot of times the referee doesn't see it right away on the field because he's also watching for fouls and stuff. So a lot of times you'll see that flag go up and the whistle blow a little later. As we are now in the 68th minute. Pandas up 1-0 over the Buccaneers in this top 5 girls soccer matchup presented by 302 Sports. It'll be a Caravel throw in here. And this is what Caravel will continue doing.
We're in the 67th minute.
Yeah. A throw deep there.
Now Caravel will work the throw in.
Yeah, so now you get it closer to where Bailey can work her magic on the throw in. Good job there by Skelly defending it. And Padua.
Oh, now it'll be a corner kick.
Yeah, Padua just turned around and kicked it out of bounds. It might not be a bad idea to get your defenders back there set up. But it will be a corner kick.
And
we've seen 3 dangerous ones so far for Caravel. This is our 4th corner kick. They have had 2
we had
more.
none in the first half, and we've had 6 thus far in the second half.
Caravel has more corner kicks than Padua, which you normally don't see happen in the match. So kudos to them. And there's a good ball by Bailey and good job by Zerba
comes
out
out
and grab it.
She's doing a phenomenal job on all the dangerous shots that Caravel's put on. All the corner kicks, she's come out and grabbed them out of midair, not letting Caravel put a foot on the ball.
Yeah, she's doing an outstanding job. There's where Padua can do their counterattack. Oh, good throw.
Oh!
And I see an offsides flag.
She tried to hold up. She tried to stop herself. She was backing up, trying not to go offsides.
And so it'll be a goal kick.
Kel boots it. Nickelberger tries to get the through ball.
We are now in the 70th minute of a 1-0 game. And Caravel's had some good counterattacks in this half. So
they've definitely done a much better job this second half of putting the pressure on Padua.
And then Padua got the only goal here in the second half. Rajewski's 14th of the year.
And you see why Caravel's ranked 3rd, because they are playing like a number 1 team, if you want me to be quite honest.
Yeah, they're the two-time defending 2 state champions in soccer. So they won the last 2 years. As Padua will get a corner kick now. But,
I mean, they're giving Padua everything they can handle. Defensively.
The number 1 team in Division 2 is Indian River, and then Newark Charter, who's number 2, beat Caravel and is undefeated in Division 2. And Caravel your three best Division II teams.
Here we go with the Padua corner kick. This is how they scored the lone goal of the match. And another great ball. Oh, and Kelb comes out and puts her hands on it.
Yeah, we've seen the goalies do a good job on the corner kicks, coming out and grabbing the ball and not letting it hit the ground. A good boot there by Kell to get it across midfield already.
We have a new player on the field for Caravel.
Number 28.
Tyria Hunt.
She had a great game against Tower Hill last time out. We saw her with a couple assists in that game.
And there's Pennington.
Pennington will dribble it
She
down.
gives the through ball to Tyria Hunt, but she's not going to be able to catch up with it. That'll go out of bounds. It'll be a Padua throw-in on the far sideline.
In the 72nd minute here.
Time clicking down. Caravel's got to put the pressure on and give it all they got if they want to tie this game up. And Caravel has the throw-in. Girls need to get down there, hustle, get down there, and up. Here we go. Bailey's going to throw it in.
And this is where, you have to watch the counterattack from Padua. But this is where Bailey's going to throw it in there. Caravel's doing a good job trying to get on the ball. Oh, we got a foul.
It's on Caravel.
So it'll be a free kick for Padua.
And Daniels will take care of that.
As both players were fighting for position in there. So we got a free kick or a goal.
Daniels puts about a 60-yard kick down the field.
Right to Rajewski, and here comes Padua.
Oh, and a great job by Pennington to steal that pass. That was beautiful.
Yeah, Pennington's been all over the field.
She's hustling. She's hustling her behind off tonight. She really is. And she was the number one scorer. She was the MVP of that game at Tower Hill by far.
Yeah, and when you play a Padua team that's full offense, your offense has to come back and play some defense. And she's done a great job of hustling and getting back in play. We are now in the 73rd minute.
And, Caravel's defense has been consistent. They've played as a team all night. Like I said, the one goal that they've had scored on, there's nothing you could do. It was pretty much textbook perfect for a centering shot and a header by Padua. It was executed perfectly, and there's nothing Caravel could have done about that.
No.
Save not having the corner kick, period. But
good header there by Cox.
there's Pennington.
Yeah, we keep on mentioning
She tries
her
to
name.
give the through ball. And that'll be a corner kick for
goal kick.
a goal kick, okay.
One off the
I wasn't
Caravel.
sure. I couldn't tell who kicked it.
It was hard to tell from this angle. We're going to have a goal kick, and Paddle's going to take their time as we're down here in the 74th minute.
If there's any Eagles fans out there, if you're watching the draft,
you already know the bad news.
Yep.
Kristen McCaffrey taken by the Carolina Panthers. And I believe both wide receivers are already off the board, too.
Yep.
So it looks like the Eagles might be going defense.
Oh, and a great,
She's still going to get the ball over in the corner.
That'll be Brush over there in the far corner. Working, she centers it, but nobody home.
We are now in the 75th minute. And Padua's just doing a good job of keeping possession. Thrown out. That'll be a throw-in for Padua. And like we said,
In under 2 minutes, the time is kept on the field.
yep. They're in Padua's in no hurry now. Remember earlier in the game we saw quick throw-ins? Now they want some of that time to waste off that clock.
Yeah, a few extra seconds here and there. And that'll be a Caravel throw-in down in the far corner. I heard a whistle. Substitutions.
As we are now in the almost 76th minute.
Padua leads 1-0.
A highly entertaining soccer match between two of the powerhouses in girls soccer.
Absolutely.
Like I said, both won the state championship last year. Padua Division 1, Caravel won Division 2.
And we knew. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jason.
Caravel beat Indian River, and Padua beat Caesar Rodney.
And you knew coming into this match that it was going to be everything it was cracked up to be between these two teams.
And a good job there by Lindsay McHammer. The ball was going to go over the end line for a corner kick, and she kicked it out of bounds. Make sure it's just a throw-in. Now, we all know when watching Caravel, it's a dangerous throw-in because Megan Bailey can take it.
And that will be a corner kick?
Yeah, I believe it went off of Daniel's head for Padua. She did a good job heading it, but it went out of bounds. And Caravel's going to take their 5th corner kick of this half. And this is a dangerous situation here if they can get it in, as we are in this 77th minute. Low kick in there. Oh, it's loose. Good job by Padua getting it out. And you see Padua had all 11 players back in the box. They had nobody out on offense.
And there's Pennington on the far sideline. She's working it. Gets past 2 Padua defenders. Great job by her.
Good job shielding her off by the defender.
Goes out of bounds. It'll be a Padua throw-in.
We are nearing the 78th minute here.
And as I mentioned a minute ago, the clock will stop with 2 minutes remaining on it as Caravel centers the ball. Oh!
And the foul is on Caravel.
A foul on Caravel.
And they're going to card her. Or at least give her a warning. Just gave her a warning there. No card.
I thought they were both going for the ball, but
yeah, and I kind of like the no call. I mean the no card there. Just whistled it and warned her.
I think he warned her for the undercut, maybe.
Yes. Or maybe she might have said something afterwards. Again, we're not down
Oh.
the field. And here comes
Niggerberger's
the
on her
counterattack.
near sideline, looking to center the ball.
She's got Brush and Rajowski. And Rajowski's shot just wide. As we are now in the 79th minute. Another offensive player went in the draft. It's out now. As Caravel's going to have to hurry for this counterattack. As Pennington's dribbling down. And it'll be a Caravel throw-in here. As like Leonard said, we're close to the 80th minute here.
It's got to be under a minute, I would assume.
Good job by Daniels again, heading the ball out. Oh, good flip in there. Observers going to calmly come and get it. And she's had a great game for
I'm
Paddle.
going to assume before this ball hits the ground, time's going to go.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
Just a guess. Well, it still hasn't hit the ground. Oh, no, it did.
Head it back in there. Oh, and a foul. And we're 45 yards out, and Bailey can get a deep kick in.
She better make it fast.
I saw the other day the half ended on a free kick before the girl could even kick the free kick. So you never know. And she's hurrying up. She sends it in there.
And it bounces towards the goal.
Oh! Shot blocked by Daniels.
There's Pennington, and it goes off a Padua player.
Oh! And we're
Oh,
going to
they're
have
throwing
a
it.
corner kicker. They're going to have enough time to get this off.
They better hustle.
And Bailey is hurrying quickly. And we are nearing the 80th minute here. They got to hurry on this kick. Look at the Kelds coming into the play. As Caravel's got everyone in the box, and Keld might get a shot. The ball is loose. And there's the whistle. And we saw the goalie in there. You see that in hockey. But Keld was
She
all the
came
way
running
down
here to try to get her foot on the ball.
And that tells you how they realized there wasn't much time left, so might as well get it in there. Because even if the ball gets kicked out, they're not going to have enough time to get down there.
You're right. They're not going to have enough time to score. So
yeah, so great job by both teams as we saw a great matchup here. And Padua gets the 1-0 win on a goal by Emla Rajewski.
Yeah, great job by Caravel's defense. They need to keep their head high. They played a phenomenal game. Padua's offense just got the one opportunity they needed.
Yeah, Caravel really played well tonight, and there at the end they had more corner kicks than Padua tonight, which you do not see in a game. So that's impressive. So even though Padua had most of the possession, Caravel did have their chances there, and like we said, man, great job by Keld knowing the situation of the match and knowing how late it was in the game to get down there. And there was a couple foots on it, and Daniels, the Padua defender, was able to block it out. But a great game by both teams, and I think both teams' coaches will be happy at this game. And for both teams they play the best schedules, and the reason they play that's why they're good come playoff time. Right,
because they played the best teams in the state. And I got to counter off what you said. Caravel did a fantastic job all night of marking their girls. When Padua did score on that corner kick and the header, it was a textbook perfect corner kick, center kick, and the head. I mean, the goalie was going to the right, the header went to the left, and there was nothing they could do. Other than that, Caravel's defense played stout. They marked their girls all night. They knew who Padua's scorers were, and they kept them, at bay most of the night. Granted, Padua had, some kicks on goal, some shots on goal. Only one went in, and it wasn't a kick; it was a header. So,
yeah,
kudos to both teams tonight. They gave us exactly what we were hoping for. A very well played match here at Caravel. Padua walks away with the 1-0 win. Remains number 1 in the state. Still undefeated in 3 years and some change to other girls soccer teams within the state. So from all of us here at 302 Sports, thank you for joining us. Until next time.